trying to get a little cheeky there, I think, with the backflip. Oh, that ball's going to go over to the side. Great shot from Trigga. Puts it right by two blue defenders who just couldn't get the challenge on it and get the right angle. And that's going to be 1-0.
Yeah, in the beginning of this game is all orange team. We can see them putting the pressure for the first 45 seconds so far and getting some shots on. Eventually, they broke off the rotation and managed to get that goal behind the person that was last, that was still trying to desperately go back to goal and couldn't. So great start for them. Gonna wait and see if the blue team can get a goal back here.
Certainly. Zach does come across on the front side. Doesn't quite get the touch that he wanted there. Going to come up over on the front. Trigga does a great job to challenge. Ball still dropping in a dangerous spot, though. Zach almost actually gets on the other end of it, too. Great shot there from Monster. Just doesn't quite put it on goal. Need to put that on. Trizzle does put that to a dangerous spot. Monster trying to come up and try to go for the challenge or the block off the hit from the orange player. Orange card trying to clear that out, but didn't quite get the touch. Mikov going to try to put the pressure on there. Doesn't quite get there. Zach again with an opportunity. A lot of opportunities here for the blue team right in front of the goal. Trigga, though, with the control. Does get it by one. Does get it by two. In the block to the top left corner. What a play. Solo bulldoze from Trigga puts it up 2-0 now. 3:25 to go in game number one.
And great little play. Getting over one defender. I think he overtouched it, but the fast recovery for him, flipping forward, managed to get him the block straight into the goal.
Yeah, that was just incredible positioning. Mikov almost tries to actually get all the way back there again. Trizzle does say no and slam the door shut. Monster trying to put something together. Trigga puts that across the wall. Trizzle's going to be going up for it. The ball's in a dangerous spot here for either team who wants to take control of it. Zach is the one who comes up and gets the touch. Ball's bouncing backwards to the side. Monster puts it on to goal towards far post, but Trigga does well to clear that out. A great clear, actually, all the way over to the other side. Trizzle with an incredible save. Trigga trying to follow that up and doesn't quite. Trigga Trizzle. That's gonna get interesting. It's saying that over and over. Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky Trizzle. Nah, I'm not gonna try. Zach gonna go ahead and put that up and over. Monster puts that actually not the greatest clear. It's gonna be touched by Busters, who doesn't quite get the ball onto goal. Could have been an opportunity there for a 3-0 if he had hit that just with a bit of a different angle. Trizzle goes by the ball. Mikov sets that back for Trigga. Busters is the one who's gonna come up for the challenge here. Blue team trying to put something together, but there's a ball that could have been challenged. Nobody on it on the rotation. Mikov does get beat by the blue team, but Trigga once again, and here he comes, coming across the side, doesn't get there though. Mikov, the orange team still putting on the pressure here. Busters is up for it, tries to go backwards, can't quite get the touch though. That actually tricks out Zach a little bit, who backflips, gets by it. That could have been dangerous, could have been a 3-0. Zach though with control, looks like he probably doesn't have boost, I'm assuming. Yeah, not quite anything to do there. And so far, this game has been really back and forth. Orange certainly putting on some pressure. Blue surviving the pressure. But, oh, wow! And actually, Monster's going to go ahead and send that into the goal. Looked like the defensive player either didn't have boost or was just caught way too out of position. Tried to side flip, couldn't get there. That's halfway to a tie game.
Yeah, Zach just stole the boost from Mikov there, so he couldn't reach back. He went for the boost, and Zach just stole it from him. So definitely left without boost. Great pressure from the blue team, getting a goal back here. And that's exactly what they need to do. Put the pressure on, steal some boosts, try to get some passes going around, and things will happen for him.
Trizzle going to be up on the offensive side here and puts that into a great pass, and it comes across. Monster just can't quite get the angle on it. Trigga's been the one who's been on the offensive bulldozing session here for the orange team. Does get it by one, does get it by two, leaves it miscommunication. No follow-up, though, from the orange team to punish there, and blue will actually get away with that. We're going to see Monster send that back up. Zach was already up there. That's a great touch from him. It's going to pop out to the side. Mikov does well to get a touch on that. That could have been a really dangerous team play coming in from the blue team to tie up this game. Coming up on 1 minute left here. Buster's going to send it over to the right side. Trizzle is there and waiting up the wall. That ball's a great shot. It's actually going to go towards the corner. Bounces right in front, and Trizzle can't get on the other end of it to send that into the goal. Monster's still there, though, trying to keep the pressure on is the blue team. Mikov going to go up the wall. Doesn't quite get there. Zach now trying to put the pressure on Busters with a little bit of a touch, and Zach can't quite get enough power on it. Trigger's the one who's going to take it back up into the blue zone. Less than 1 minute to go here with the lead in favor of this orange team by 1 goal. We're going to have to see. Monster's going to go ahead and chip it up. Trizzle was over on the other side, does get the block. Great positioning from him. Ball's going to come straight down. Trizzle is not quite going to get there. Mikov does well to actually send that back out into neutral. Monster with an unfortunate touch, and Zach's going to be the one that's back and has to control Mikov across the edge. That ball's going to bounce straight up. 30 seconds to go now, and blue team has got to put on the pressure if they're going to try to do something here. Mikov is actually going to come in. Good communication. Busters was actually going backwards. He might have actually hit that, unfortunately. Trigga is going to send that over to the right side. No! Doesn't quite get there.
Post.
20 seconds to go now. Time is ticking. Buster sends it across, And if blue team can put something together in the last 15 seconds, it would still be a tie game. We go into overtime. Trigger sends that on to goal. 10 seconds now. Monster puts it up. It's into a dangerous spot. Zach back to center. Is there going to be a blue player there? Where are they? They know they have to be aggressive. They don't have an option. But it looked like they were back on rotation. The ball's in a dangerous spot there. No, doesn't happen. Is that ball going to hit the ground? Ooh, let's take a breath. Vivid Esports does manage to hold on there and win game number 1.
Yeah, and great credit to Vivid Esports because I was looking at free cam and I could see that chemistry were boost starving them really hard. All that pressure we had in the last couple of minutes of the game was derived from them boost starving really hard, and they managed to get over it and still keep the rotation tight and get the clears they needed in order to still have this game as a victory for them. On the side of chemistry, I want them to play a bit more of a team-oriented game because as of now, they kind of try to force it too much. They're not trying to pass it enough. We can see they have no assists on the one goal they had, only 2 shots, so they have to pick up their offensive rhythm and get it going on because it's really hard to generate a solo play in 3v3s because there's so many cars trying to disrupt you. So I want to see from them more passing, more team play, more cohesion in the play, less confusion.
Yeah, certainly. I completely agree. Yep. We'll have to see what comes of it in game number 2. You know, if VD Sports can hang on, they will be moving on to the winner semifinals in this bracket, this best of 3 series right here. Chemistry, if they can manage to put together some more offense and try to get some kind of cohesion with their team plays, they could tie up the series. We could be going to another 3rd game series. That would be 3 in a row. We're on 2 in a row right now. So I know, right? It's heating up. Super shiny and chrome. That is for sure. Coming in here, starting game number 2, 3v3 format here. Looks like an offensive face-off opportunity here from the blue team. Zach does go up for it. Trizzle is there as well. Is there going to be a 3rd player? No. Mikov does well. Monster played the defensive rotation there. Probably smart considering what happened. Monster trying to stop that there. Trizzle does go ahead and control. A nice control. Gets it over 1, 2. And will there be the pass into center? 2 blue players not communicating there. They're actually kind of taking each other's shots. That ball's going to come right out in front. Going to be, Mikov actually backwards. That could have been a really good opportunity for a hard clear. Buster sends it up to the wall, back into neutral here. Zach going to send it back into the middle of the field. That goes to an orange player. That's going to go off the corner there. Monster is trying to clear that out to the side. Does get it out there. It's going to be sent back into the middle by Busters. And we're going to see, no, Monster can't quite get there. Zach's actually the one who's going to clear it out. Does get credit for the save as well since the ball was on target. Trizzle saying it back up to the wall. Mikov is up for it. Doesn't quite get the touch, though. A little bit of misjudgment on his angle. Coming up on 1 minute down, 0-0. Both teams have an opportunity. He's trying to play pretty strong here. Blue team does well to clear that out. Mikov trying to send it back in. A weak touch, though. And that's going to be Trizzle with the clear. He's going to send it off to the right side. Back into neutral now. And these teams kind of... Ooh, Buster's actually is going to get by. He's going to get the touch. Ooh, did get the touch. Couldn't quite put it in. Still waiting for one of these teams to connect on a team play to get a goal off the right side. Trigger, that's 2 shots from the orange team. Not quite going on. And maybe an opportunity here. Trizzle puts it up to the top, and Mikov saves it. We're finally seeing this game pick up.
Yeah, the game picks up, but both teams are still a bit rusty there. All the shots, all the passes are like they're lacking a bit of oomph, you know? It's just not right there. And right now, Trizzle, oh, what a save! What a great save.
Yeah, just couldn't quite put it in. That was an awesome save. Way to be in position there. And blue team looks like, the pass back to Trizzle. That's great. He's up for it. He's looking for the play. Does he get the next touch? He does! What a play! Trizzle goes up. The freestyle gets down on the ball. Sends it straight down instead of up on the high shelf. Oh, so close. Almost a save, and what a play from the blue team to go ahead 1-0. Trizzle getting credited with that one.
Yeah, great play with Trizzle with a little of a shiny freestyle over there going on. Still feel like the defense could have probably stopped that. They had a lot of time seeing that ball coming to them. So not a great play by the defense, but big credit to the blue team for creating this.
Yes. Trizzle, once again, trying to get something going. Does get the second touch. It's not the second touch he quite wanted. We're going to see Trigger with control. He's going to set it up over to the wall. Oh, and Trizzle actually misses the block. This could be dangerous. Trigger off the wall. Doesn't look like he has any boost to follow that up. Monster's trying to control now. He does get control. Mikov's the last one. Does get the clip, which is going to prevent that. But a good block from Monster. That puts into a dangerous spot for the blue team. Is somebody going to be up for it? No. Trigger's actually the one who's going to send it up. Trizzle going to come up onto the center. And this ball's still in a dangerous spot for whoever wants to take control. Monster's going to be the one to send it over to the side. It actually goes a pass right to Mikov, and that's going to let them get control. Monster, that could go either way, and it does end up going in favor of blue. Zach did well to come out and challenge that, put his car right in front of it. A miss from the orange player. Trizzle still with control. Ball's bouncing straight up. Trigger versus Trizzle. Just to make it as annoying as possible. Zach actually, that's going to go on the top. Oh, it doesn't quite get there. Monster clears it out. That could have been dangerous. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Wow, what a shot from Trigger. What an incredible shot. Certainly, yes. Yes, you did.
Yes.
1-1, tie scoreline.
Yeah, great capitalization of a read from the wall. The ball hits the corner and goes back. It comes there full power, shoots it in. No one there able to stop it. Great play for them. Ooh, Busters! What a play!
That's what happens, man. If you miss the ball, you don't make the contact you want on it. This is what happened. Trizzle actually, what a pop! Just incredible flick from Busters.
He just flicked 2 players on the blue side. Oh my God, great play.
Really good play. The solo play coming through right there from Busters. Really smart play to get that up into the air. 2-1.
Yeah, and just like that. Just like that, it's 2-1, and blue team had the advantage, but right now they're facing a move to the losers bracket.
Mikov's going to send that back up towards the blue zone. It's going to go up off the wall. Monster is there to clear it out. That ball's actually going towards the post, doesn't quite get there. Trizzle with the ability to control. Gets his belly on the ball, though, instead. Zach does clip it around 1, but there's one more player coming in. That's Trigger. He sends it over to the side, and wow, what a
placement.
Shot! Placement over on the low right side, and he just catches the keeper out of position, not able to actually get back for it. And, hit the corner of the goal, looks like just barely. That's going to be 3-1 now, and it's looking, blue team's going to have to come up with something, or else they're going to face the losers bracket here.
Yeah, and orange team just got 1 goal, and there's like new wind breathing in their sails. 2 goals since, and
get out there! Oh man! Actually, Buster's gonna come in. He's gonna put in a 4th goal. That's one of those situations where everybody, like we all play Rocket League, and whenever the ball's on the goal line like that, you just start to get so anxious. It doesn't matter whether you're in the game or not. It's just it's so terrifying. 4-1. Like this team is pulling away with it.
Yeah, it's definitely pulling away. It's gonna be really hard for them. They have 67 seconds left. Still a lot of time, but it's starting to look like an impossible climb.
They're going to have to certainly turn on the aggression. They're going to have to kind of abandon the defensive side of the rotation and try to get some goals, try to make some offense happen. Trigger's doing well to get contact on the ball, float it up in the air, burn off the seconds, get it back into a zone that's dangerous for this blue team. Mikov comes up. Trizzle's the one who's going to control right in front of goal. Pops it up, but it looked like the orange team. Busters was smart. He waited for it. He knew something like that was going to happen. Zach coming over onto the side. Trigger's still with the pressure, and the clock's ticking down. We're coming up on less than 30 seconds left. Zach gets it, bumps him out of the way. Not that it really helps scoring goals. Maybe it feels good, though. Mikov actually just bumping Monster in goal, just playing with him. And 20 seconds now, that's an interesting strategy. Like, if they can't hit the ball, that clock's just going to keep ticking. 15 seconds, 3-goal deficit, gonna be tough. Monster puts it up. That's going down. Trigger with an incredible save as well on that one. 10 seconds now. Certainly those look like it's gonna be orange team's game. Maybe a consolation goal coming in from the blue team, who is actually gonna be moving down into the losers bracket. That ball hits the ground and does not go in. No consolation goal, thank you very much. And that's gonna be game. Congratulations to Vivid Esports. They move on to the winners semifinals.
Sorry. So we had a rocky start from Vivid to this game, and after they got scored on, they got a bit panicky. They couldn't get the rhythm going, but after they scored the goal, they definitely took control over this game. Scored 3 goals after it. They had 11 shots to the 3 of Chemistry, and they definitely deserved, in my opinion, to get this game. And congrats to them. And GG's to both team and Chemistry are moving to the losers bracket, while Vivid moving to our semifinals.
Yep, definitely. And we actually have the other winners semifinal coming up next, guys. That's going to be insert team name versus Zeus Suns. That's going to be our next set, best of 3 in the winners semifinals here in the top 8 bracket. So these are our top 4 winner side teams that we're going to be casting here coming up next. Congratulations to Vivid Esports, who do move on to the other winner semifinal. So we'll take a 5-minute break, guys. We'll be right back with some more awesome 3v3 action here at the UCS tournament. So go ahead and stick around and hit that follow button if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. We'll be right back.